Hello everybody, my name is Beth and I am the Steadfast Stitcher, and this is my Flosstube channel where we talk mostly about cross stitch. Welcome, this is Flosstube number 90 for me. I hope you all have had a great stitchy 2 weeks, and if you're brand new to this channel, I'm so glad you're here, and I do hope you'll hit like and subscribe. I had an awesome time at the Barefoot Needlearts retreat 2 weeks ago. Met a lot of wonderful people. I had a great table my friend Debbie was with me, and it was just terrific. There were also a number of Flosstubers there, and I will post a picture at the end of the video that Barefoot Needlearts took of all the different Flosstubers. There was Appalachian Stitcher, Susan criminally creative. Sorry. Stitchy Linda, it was great to see her again. We didn't get to chat much, but it was nice to see her again. 911 Stitcher was there. Trying to think who else. One half of Two Needles Pulling Thread, and mischievous Stitches. I can't talk today. I only got to talk to her for a few minutes, but oh my gosh, she just came across. She is such a sweetheart. Definitely, I hope to run into her again sometime because she just struck me as a lovely person. And I got to meet Jan Hicks in person. It was so nice. And she stitched at our table for a while on Sunday and showed off her Nashville releases, which I've already pre-ordered 2 of them. But she was also very sweet and just a joy to listen to and talk to. And so it was a phenomenal retreat. They already opened registration last weekend for their October retreat at Barefoot Needlearts at a new location that's right on the beach. I believe you can still get on the wait list, but the general list has sold out. And so I am already registered for that and ready to go. And several of my table mates like Angela and Sarah, we're all going to be sitting together again. And a couple people from my Crafts and Books group also signed up. So I can't wait to go on this one in October. It's going to be so much fun. So enough about that. I've got some stitching to show you. No finishes this week, but I did get some good progress in on some whips. I have a little bit of haul, and that includes the pattern that was from Erica Michaels that was retreat exclusive. And see, I've got quite a few. Now, let's see. This one is from Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's a small picture, but I worked on mini small Magellanic cloud. It's a NASA image that was charted by Michelle for Hade, and it's going to be a beautiful pattern. I'm doing this one on 18 count easy grid, and I like to get at least 300 stitches in before I show anything. So this one, oops, I want to show you the back. That's a mess. But yeah, lots of dangly threads, and I'm doing a can't seem to make up my mind between parking and not parking. Whoops. That would help if I showed it the right way, wouldn't it? But yeah, you can start seeing some of the stars coming out and getting over to the cloud area. Actually, ran out of a floss color. I only had a little bit of it, so I need to get to Hobby Lobby and buy some more. But yeah, this is a fun stitch. I probably would not do a full coverage again on 18 count. I really prefer the look of 25 or 28 count better for full coverage. But that's personal choice. You stitch on whatever makes you comfortable and happy. For full coverage, I think I really prefer 25 or 28 count. Speaking of 25 or 28 count, there was another full coverage that I pulled out that has not been out in well over a year. And this is The Witching Hour, and I'm going to put a picture here of it. It's by Lisa Parker and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I had only gotten a tiny little start on that, had made a mistake and had to frog, and I'm dropping floss. So I put 300 stitches in this one. And so that's where I'm at right now. Not much to see, except this is the curtain here. And then I think I put, well, it was over 300. I think it was around 420, 430 stitches in. And it was all in Anchor Black. So that's where I'm at right now. And like I said, I have not pulled this out in well over a year. So it was fun to have back out again, and it is staying down with my rotation of stitches that I have on my bookshelf here. And it's going to get some more work on it. I'm going to pause for just a second and pick up the floss that I dropped so I don't forget about it. Yeah, if I waited till the end of the video, I'll probably forget where that floss went when I dropped it on the floor, and then I'll be totally confused. But I love that piece by Lisa Parker, and I love all her cat designs. I think they're fantastic. So it was great to pull that one back out again and give it a little love. Now, I also worked on, and this I worked on at the retreat, but I ended up having to frog a good bit, so it did not get as much attention as it should have. And I don't know where the design is, the pattern. All right. I'm going to have to pull up. But this is Be Kind Easter Sal. Well, the pattern name is Be Kind to One Another. And it's by Needlework Press. And I am doing this as a stitch along with Daydream Stitcher, Stitchy Sally, and Lancashire Stitcher. And there are several other people. Now, I know hashtags on Instagram do not work the way that they used to anymore. So it's harder to find. But it is Be Kind Easter Sal is the hashtag. And this is where I'm at with it right now. I ended up getting my colors messed up in here and had to frog out that star. Now the thing is that I am probably the only person, except for the other people that are doing the sal with me, that would know that the color order I messed up on. But that's just me. I frogged it and redid it. And this is on 25 count Dust Bunnies by Dying for Cross Stitch. And it's going to be a very long pattern, and it's really, really pretty. I love the colors in this. I also have the companion piece to start at some point, which is Be a Friend. See if we can get that without too much glare. But I think that's a really pretty pattern as well. It's a series of 3. I have not picked up the first one, which is Be Exceedingly Diligent. Right now I have the Be Kind and Be a Friend. And hopefully I can start Be a Friend right after I finish Be Kind. I would love to get a finish on this year, but we shall see. I also worked on this one. This one just came out Monday night, and I did not get a lot on it on Tuesday because it was kind of a busy day. But so this one's going to be staying out for the remainder of the week, and it is from Teresa Kogut. It's from the Love Lives Here book, and this is this small sampler, which I started with Cat Stitch. And she has already finished this one. And it just came out so, so pretty. And I also get to use this for Laura Stitching by the Shore in her Facebook group. She has a new I Spy cross stitch challenge, and I'm going to be using that for one. I Spy a Heart is one of the prompts in there. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be using that for this pattern for that prompt. I am using 25 count Stormy Night Lugana over 1. And this is where I'm at the moment. So I'm working on the door, and then I need to finish off this gold bit here. But I got the gold of the house done on this side and across here and down on the bottom as well. And now I'm working on the door and did the door frame. But this is such a pretty pattern, and I'm really enjoying working on it. So this is going to be staying out for the rest of the week, along with one other one, and then I'll probably switch over the weekend to something else. So hopefully I will get more stitches in on this, probably Thursday and Friday evening. Now my desk piece is one that I keep obviously at my desk during work so that I can get a few stitches in during lunch. I don't get a chance to do that every day, but it's nice to have a piece right next to my desk where if I have time on my lunch break, I can work on it. So I'm working on Prairie Schooler Garden Samplers, and I'm working on this one here, the third one. And it's really pretty with the little garden house and the flowers, and it says, "Into your garden you can walk, and with each plant and flower talk." And it's got the full alphabet on there, garden gate, lots of flowers. And it is 182 by 81. It's a nice size pattern. I like this one as well, and we'll probably do that one at some point in the middle with the birdhouse. I think that's really cute. Yeah, so this is my desk piece, and I am using this on 20 count Dusty Cottage from Bestitch Me. And hopefully the whites, I always have problems with the camera picking up the ecru stitches that are all in here. But hopefully that turns up on the camera. I can see it plain as day, but it doesn't photograph well that there's a lot of ecru in there. So I started working on, I did some more of the ecru stitches for the garden house. And then I've done this panel here as well with the little red flowers, which worked both in my acrostic puzzle in Crafts and Books, and it also worked for Laura's I Spy challenge with pink, because this is 221 very dark shell pink for the flowers. So perfect. Again, this is a very enjoyable stitch as well. And this will stay my desk piece at least tomorrow and Friday, and who knows, it might get some love as my desk piece next week as well. Now at the retreat, I brought along 5 projects with me, but I really only worked on 3. One was the Be Kind that I already showed you. And then this one is from Owl Forest Embroidery, and it's pumpkin colored autumn. It's a free pattern that's on their website. And I'm doing this for, this was part of Laura's, pumpkin birthday Sal. Completely forgot the name there for a second. But I am using that for her birthday. And I think it would be good goal to have it done by her birthday this year. So we shall see. But I am doing this on Winter Wonderland Medium by Dying for Cross Stitch, 20 count. And this is where I'm at now. So since you've last seen this, I've done this squirrel and the greenery over here and a little bit down here and this little symbol right here. So this little squirrel is so stinking cute. Well, they both are. They're adorable. So this is so much fun to work on. I'm going to be using this again later this month for the Strident Sal with Whip Warriors. They have once a month, they have a 4-day thing to just focus on one Sal. So I'm going to be using this pattern for my Sal, for Strident Sal Challenge in Whip Warriors. And then the last thing that I worked on was one that hasn't been out in a while. But I've been in kind of a long dog mood lately, so it was fun to pull this back out. This is You Belong to Me. Oops. And I was able to use this for my acrostic challenge. And I really like this one. I love the Egyptian motif on it. I think it's just beautiful. I am doing this all in 4025, which is a variegated from DMC. Let's see if I can get the colors to show up better. So it's varying greens and a little bit of blue-green to it. Just really, really pretty. I think it shows up better on the fabric. Now this is also on 25 count potato Lugana. If you know my videos, you know I love 25 count. I'm also getting more and more into linen too, but I do love my 25 count. So since you've last, now it would help if I held it up the right way. But since you've last seen this, I've added the sunbeams, sun rays around in here. And I've gone down to start on the village. So this was about 300 stitches that I put in over the weekend at the retreat. And it's just a really fun stitch. And it was nice to, work on something for a while where I wasn't changing colors. It's just one solid color. And this particular pattern worked pretty well in Pattern Keeper as well. So easy stitch to work on and really enjoyable. Now I do have a little bit of haul. Now first up, this is a pattern that was the exclusive for Barefoot Needlearts. And it's called Friends and Stars, and it's by Erica Michaels. Isn't that pretty? And of course it's blue, so you know I love that. Really, really nice. And if you can read it, it says, good friends, you don't always see them, but you know they are always there. Oh, good friends are like stars. I am bad today. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there. And so this came with the thread and the finishing fabric and the button. So this is one I am looking forward to doing at some point. I think it's a really pretty pattern. And I gotta show you this because there were lots of gifts and things going around. There were some beautiful needle minders, lots and lots of floss drops. Really, really pretties. But we also got from the store, from Barefoot Needlearts, really pretty needle minder. I think I just love that. That's gorgeous. Yeah, good friends are like stars. And I gotta show you this because this is totally adorable. And I've seen someone from the retreat that has finished this, but this is like the world's smallest drum. And it's just adorable. And we all got one of these, and it makes a little flower drum. And it's got everything in there to finish it. But literally, it's this big. It's so cute. I definitely want to do this. It's adorable. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, it's just called Flower Drum Song. I think this is so cute. Now this one, not very exciting, but I've been hearing so many people talk about pony needles that I decided to pick up a pack while I was at Barefoot Needlearts, and these are the 26s. I still miss my Tapestry Petite needles. Mary Arden Tapestry Petites were my go-to, and unfortunately they were discontinued, but I am definitely going to give these pony needles a try. I'm looking forward to it. They are, I've got like a blue top on these. They're pretty. So yeah, I'm anxious to give them a try and see what I think of it. Now for haul, I was pretty well behaved. I gotta give myself credit. I was pretty well behaved. I have ordered some things for the Nashville Needlework Market. And I'm saying a lot, so I apologize. I went down this rabbit hole on one of the big cross-stitch Facebook groups, and they were talking about what they didn't like about Flosstube. And was one of the ones that came up quite often, and I'm hearing it more with myself tonight after falling down that rabbit hole of a thread. But okay, so one of the ones that I got at Barefoot Needlearts was from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, and I really like their patterns. This one is called Bluebirds and Bluebells. Oh, look at that. It is so pretty. I love the colors in this. And I did kit it up while I was there. Well, I should say I just bought the threads. I'm sure I have fabric I can use with this. But it is quite large. It's 251 by 331. So this one's going to take a while whenever I start it. But I thought it was beautiful. And it said on the top, Bluebirds and Bluebells fill a garden with joy, and love fills a home with happiness. So, yeah. I really like Pansy Patch. I have a few of their patterns. Now, I pre-ordered 2 of Jan Hicks for Nashville Needlework Market after I saw what she was going to have. But while I was in the shop, I got Carolyn's balloons. This is Autumn, and she has one for each season. If you follow Laura Stitching by the Shore, she's been doing Carolyn's balloons, and it's just a really cute pattern. So when I saw it in the store, I had to pick it up. So it is definitely going to be a start at some point. And autumn's my favorite season, so yeah, I had to get this one. So adorable. I love how it's kind of like Quaker symbols in each of the balloons. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that one. Now, they also had the freebie table at Barefoot Needlearts Retreat, and there was quite a lot there. I try to restrain myself at that because, you know, there's so many other people there. I don't like to grab too much. And especially if I don't bring a lot to the freebie table myself, and I only bring a few things, I try to, you know, keep it to a minimum. But there was one I really liked, and it's a kit from Dimensions, and I picked up Floral Retreat. It's a Dimensions gold kit. And it comes with 14 count Aida, but I'm sure I will switch it up to either 16 or 18 count. But I think just the colors in this are really, really pretty. So it was hard to say no to this one. So yeah, mine. But that is all I have for you today. I am so looking forward to going back in October to the next Barefoot retreat and seeing everybody again. Angela and then everybody else at our table. Debbie's not going to be able to attend this year, but there are some other people from Crafts and Books attending. Oh, and I gotta mention, we did Super Bowl stitching in my group via Zoom on Sunday. It was fantastic. I had so much fun. It was so nice to see so many people from around the world Zooming on Sunday afternoon and into the evening. We had Germany and Austria, the Netherlands, Denmark, Finland, Canada, UK. It was just great. And I can't wait till we have another afternoon of stitching together. But our Zoom room is open every Saturday from 10:30 a.m. till midnight Eastern Standard Time. And we're also open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings from 6:30 p.m. Eastern till we call it Last Stitcher Standing. So we'd love to have you come join us from wherever you're at and stitch with us over the weekend. And if you do other crafts, you're welcome as well. So I am happy. I had such a fantastic time at the retreat, and then our Super Bowl Zoom stitching last Sunday was wonderful. And oh, I want to give a quick shout out to Renewing Stitches. She's got a great video Flosstube, and she's very fun to watch. And she's doing Do You Want to Stitch a Songbird, Sal? So that's kind of encouraging me to pick up some of my songbirds from the Cottage Garden series, Songbird Garden, and work on those again. I believe I have 3 that are currently whips. So I'm going to make use of her Sal to get some stitches in those as well. I hope you all have a great 2 weeks. Have a lot of fun. I hope the weather's okay in your area. And I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and take care of each other. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.